My dear friends, have you ever stood under a great mango tree, its branches heavy with ripe, golden fruit, and asked yourself why the sweetest, juiciest mangoes are often the hardest to reach? Life, as it turns out, mirrors this mango tree. The most precious rewards often require patience, persistence, and trust in the unseen forces at work. With hearts heavy and minds troubled, you ask, why do bad people seem to live so comfortably? Where is the justice of karma? This question, like a stone dropped into a still pond, stirs deep currents beneath the surface. It is a question worth asking, for it reveals a yearning to understand the deeper workings of life itself. Let us begin with karma. Karma is not some cosmic vending machine where you insert good deeds and immediately receive rewards, nor is it a vengeful force that punishes wrongdoers on your timeline. No, karma is like the soil in which seeds are planted. Each thought, word, and action plants a seed. Some seeds sprout quickly, others lie dormant, waiting for the right conditions to grow. But rest assured, my friends, no seed goes unnoticed, and no seed fails to bear fruit, whether sweet or bitter. The illusion of comfort. Imagine for a moment a man who steals a golden necklace. At first, he wears it with pride, its gleam catching the light, drawing admiration and envy. To the world, he appears successful, even happy. But beneath this facade lies a heavy burden. The weight of guilt presses on his heart. The fear of being caught haunts his every step. The greed that drove him to steal now consumes him, leaving him restless and hollow. What then do we call this? Is it comfort? Is it joy? Or is it an illusion, a mirage that vanishes the moment you draw closer? Take another example. Have you ever seen a lotus flower blooming in a muddy pond? The lotus rises above the mud, untouched and pure, a symbol of resilience and beauty. But the mud is essential. Without it, the lotus cannot grow. In the same way, those who live unwholesome lives may seem to flourish temporarily, but their roots are in the mud of greed, hatred, and delusion. Eventually, the mud will consume them, for no one can escape the consequences of their actions. The patience of the mango tree. Now let us turn our gaze to the patient ones, the kind-hearted, the compassionate, the generous. You may wonder, why do I, who have lived a good life, still face struggles and hardships? My dear friends, think of the mango tree again. Its growth is slow, almost imperceptible at times, but its roots grow deep and its fruit, when it comes, is sweet beyond measure. Your struggles are not punishments. They are the storms that strengthen your roots. They are the fires that purify gold, burning away impurities and leaving behind something precious and enduring. Every act of kindness, every moment of patience, every step taken on the path of goodness is like a drop of water nourishing your soul. Though the results may not be immediate, they are inevitable. The story of the farmer and the two trees. Let me share a story. There was once a farmer who planted two trees. One was a bamboo tree and the other was a mango tree. The bamboo grew quickly, shooting up toward the sky within weeks. It stood tall and proud, swaying gracefully in the wind. The mango tree, however, barely grew at all. Year after year, it seemed to remain the same, a small, unremarkable sapling. The farmer began to lose hope in the mango tree. Why does it take so long to grow? He lamented. But one day the mango tree began to flower, and soon it bore fruit, sweet golden mangoes that nourished the farmer and his family for years. Meanwhile, the bamboo, though tall and impressive, remained hollow inside, offering no sustenance. Be the mango tree, my friends. Trust in the process. The bamboo may grow quickly, but it cannot compare to the enduring gifts of the mango tree. The fire beneath the feast. When you see someone living unwholesomely yet appearing happy, do not envy them. Instead, pity them. They are like a man enjoying a lavish feast while his house burns down around him. The fire has not yet reached him, but it is only a matter of time. Karma is patient, but it is also precise. It misses nothing and forgets no one. Consider this. A farmer who sows seeds of poison ivy may see green shoots sprouting quickly, even beautifully, but as time passes, the plant reveals its true nature. The farmer cannot escape the consequences of what he has planted. Similarly, those who sow unwholesome seeds may enjoy temporary success, but their harvest will be bitter and painful. The invisible harvest. Do not despair, my dear friends, when your good deeds seem to vanish into the void, leaving no immediate reward. The universe, vast and intricate, works in ways beyond our understanding. The roots of a great tree grow deep into the earth, silent and unseen, long before its branches stretch toward the heavens. This is the nature of all that is enduring and meaningful. What seems invisible now is merely hidden, waiting for the right moment to bloom. A wise proverb reminds us, goodness may not always be seen, but it is always felt. Evil may seem to flourish, but its roots are shallow. Hold this truth as your guide. The world may sometimes celebrate hollow victories, but the quiet strength of virtue stands unshaken. Walk the path of kindness, compassion, and wisdom. Every seed of goodness you plant is a gift to the universe. Water it with patience, tend to it with mindfulness, and trust in its inevitable growth. When your harvest comes, it will not only nourish you, but spread its bounty to everyone around you. Do not measure your goodness by fleeting rewards, for the universe operates on a timeline far greater than our own. Trust in the invisible harvest, my friends. Like the gentle winds that carry seeds to distant lands, your actions ripple through existence, touching lives in ways you may never see. The eternal law. Karma is not a ledger of punishments and rewards, nor is it an agent of revenge or favoritism. It is the unshakable law of cause and effect, as constant as gravity and as eternal as the stars. Just as a stone flung into the air must inevitably return to the ground, so must every action bear its fruit. There is no escape, no delay, and no compromise. Trust in this law, for it is the unseen hand that maintains the balance of the universe. Consider this. A river does not rush to carve its path, yet over time, it shapes valleys and mountains. Karma, too, flows with this quiet power. While the consequences of actions may not always be immediate, they are precise and inescapable. Every kind word, every generous act, every step taken on the path of goodness sows seeds in this great interconnected web of life. So, when you question the fairness of life, when you see the unjust rise and the virtuous struggle, remember the mango tree, whose fruit ripens slowly but surely. Remember the farmer and his two trees, where one grows hollow and the other bears sustenance for generations. And remember this eternal truth. Even when the sky is shrouded in clouds, the sun continues to shine beyond them. Walk your path with courage and unwavering faith. Plant the seeds of goodness not for the applause of the world, but for the joy of giving life to something beautiful and lasting. Trust that the fruits of your actions will come, not when you demand them, but at the moment when they are most needed.